Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Halo, teachers, how are you today? I hope you are very well and see you again with me, Ibu Rustiani Widiasih, and today we will have our joyful English class. And before we start our agenda, let's look our agenda this meeting. The first is opening. We will have concept theory interactive after that. And the third is demo strategi digital, and then praktek kolaboratif, membuat desain pembelajaran, dan setelah itu yang terakhir adalah penutup. Oke Bapak Ibu, before we start, let's make this situation become happy situation, joyful situation, and let's open this meeting by singing together. So you must be familiar with this. So I will read the first sentence and you will read the second sentence and so on. Are you ready Bapak Ibu? Okay. Hello, how are you? I'm happy, I'm great. Hello, how are you? I'm happy, I'm okay. Hello, how are you? I'm happy, I'm okay. Okay. So, and now let's focus our mind. So you will be ready with this material. We will have mindful moment. Bapak Ibu be calm and ready. We will have some minutes to and follow my instruction. Be sit down, relaxly, Bapak Ibu. Be calm and be ready. Close your eyes, Bapak Ibu, and take a deep breath. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, and breathe out 1, 2, 3. Now, please open your eyes, Bapak Ibu. Are you ready now? How is your feeling? Do you feel better? Okay, great. Well, Bapak Ibu, so it is our goal in this meeting. So hopefully that Bapak Ibu will design the teaching step with PPP. Bapak Ibu diharapkan mampu mendesain pembelajaran dengan pendekatan PPP. Dan nanti juga saya akan membuat inspirasi untuk Bapak Ibu semuanya. Oke. Dan sebelumnya Bapak Ibu, saya ingin mengingatkan lagi tentang prinsip teori tentang mindful, meaningful, dan joyful untuk peringatan saja supaya nanti desain pembelajaran yang disusun Bapak Ibu tidak terlepas dari 3 hal ini Bapak Ibu. Yang pertama adalah mindful, di mana mindful ini aktivitas seperti tadi yang kita lakukan, yaitu dengan aktivitas napas, kemudian relaksasi dan membangun kesadaran yang penuh. Selanjutnya adalah meaningful. Nah, misalnya adalah dengan koneksi kehidupan nyata. Karena tema kita tentang hewan, maka nanti hewan-hewan yang sudah yang dekat dengan siswa, dengan apa yang mungkin hewannya sudah diketahui oleh siswa, tetapi mereka mungkin belum tahu hewan itu apa namanya bahasa Inggris, macam itu. Jadi itu akan meaningful sehingga melibatkan siswa dalam kehidupan sehari-harinya. Dan juga bisa untuk proyek keluarga, jadi gitu. Itu artinya meaningful. Nah, selanjutnya adalah joyful Bapak Ibu. Nah, pembelajaran yang dikemas dengan menggunakan misalnya lagu, kemudian uh, bisa juga menggunakan game sehingga anak-anak akan senang. Tetapi itu dalam masih tetap belajar. Seperti itu Bapak Ibu. Nah, selanjutnya ini adalah Bapak Ibu about integrasi pendekatan P3 dalam lesson ini. Yang P yang pertama adalah presentation. So we will have slide some kind of animals like that. And then practice, we will have game or repetition atau latihan terkontrol. Nah, setelah itu adalah production. In this production, Bapak Ibu will use simple project and presentasi gitu yang akan dipresentasikan selanjutnya. Nah, ini adalah untuk P3-nya. So I make sure that Bapak Ibu already familiar with this. Nah, Bapak Ibu, this is our topic. This is about fun with animals. Jadi, this time I will give you inspiration how to teach the student in grade 3. Jadi dengan menyebut 5 sampai 8 animals gitu dan menirukan suaranya dan juga membuat kalimat sederhana. Kemudian nanti ada proyek My Animal Poster, something like that. Nah, this is the framework, ya, the framework of our design in teaching step. This is the example to inspire you how we make the how we design the learning. The first it is about the learning objective. This is very simple because the student are for the third grade students. So I make the first is make objective. Bapak Ibu please make objective the first thing in design the lesson design. In designing the lesson step, the first thing to do is to make the learning objective. And this is the example. For example, learn 5 animal names. And then say it and sing a fun animal song. So that is the example. And then after that, of course, the teacher will warm up. For example, you sing how I use song like what we have done. And then after that, you can, for example, put the picture and also the vocab beside the picture. Like this, for example, you put the picture and then the name of the animal is rabbit. So it hope that the student will know the name. What is in English of kelinci? Oh, it is rabbit. And then put the picture and also put the vocab horse, for example, and then cow. It also will make student have motivation in learning, I think. Lion. So what vocabulary will student understand, or the target of vocabulary that student will master? The first, you put the vocabulary and also the picture. And after that, you can use the game. For example, guess the animal. Okay. Guess the animal, maybe something like this, and you can point the animal. For example, this one. What is this animal? And the student will answer. So by repetition, the student will be able to memorize the vocabulary easily. So they will repeat again and again. So in the end of the lesson, they familiar, accustomed to mention that the name. What is this animal? And then also maybe we can practice together. What is this? You can put the and picture and blank sentence, and the student will answer the will complete the blank sentence. What is this? This is a rabbit, for example. And then you can continue with another picture like this. What is this? It is a student will write the answer in the book, for example. And then this one, what is this? Yeah, you can put this uh, picture and student will complete that. This one also. And after that, you can also, Bapak Ibu, fun song activity. Walking in the jungle. You can create the song. And today we will practice to sing this together, Bapak Ibu. So, nadanya satu-satu aku sayang ibu. Let's sing this together, Bapak Ibu. Satu-satu aku sayang ibu. And we will change the lyric become walking in the jungle, walking in the jungle. We are not afraid, we are very brave. Stop, listen, what is that? It's a cow, mah, mah, mah. Something like that. You can choose another animal like rabbit, cow, and also tiger, another animal. It is very, very simple song, but I think the student like to sing this song. And then Bapak Ibu, after this, you can make a simple project for the student in a group or individual. It's okay. It is an example. Draw or find picture of two animals. Write its animal name and show us next week. You can do it. Of course, we must motivate the student. It's depend on the student's interest, whether the student will find the animal uh, in what is it from internet, or maybe the student will draw the animal. It's okay, it is free for the student. So that is the example of how we have the simple project for the student. And the student can choose the animal they like, I think. So Bapak Ibu, now we comes to the next workshop. So Bapak Ibu will design perangkat pembelajaran using PPP. So the first one, you will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when you get number 1, you will together in group 1. Okay? Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1. You stay together with 1. 2. You stay together with 2. And so on. And now Bapak Ibu, you can choose one topic. After that, you design the pembelajaran dengan P3, and then you prepare activity ya. Untuk setiap fase ada presentation activity, practice activity, and production activity. And then this is the template Bapak Ibu. Template untuk desain RPP-nya. The first one is topic and write down the class. What class uh, will you make for, yeah? And then the first is about presentation. What activity will the student do? What is the media or what is the tool you need? And practice. In practice, what activity and what media? In production, what activity and what also the media. So that is the template, very simple, Bapak Ibu. So I give you time, maybe about 10 minutes, enough to design this, to discuss with the group. Please do this. You can start now, Bapak Ibu. Okay. And after you finish doing this, Bapak Ibu will have presentation. You will have presentation. First, you will tell about your topic and you will explain the activities in PPP phase, and of course mention one classroom English and share what make the activity joyful, meaningful, and joyful, and also mindful ya Bapak Ibu. And after this, Bapak Ibu, another group will give comment about your job, about your presentation. So ready Bapak Ibu to have presentation? Okay. The first one is group 1. Time is yours. And group 2, please give comment after this. Okay, that's all the presentation. Excellent Bapak Ibu. Luar biasa. So, this is the action plan comment card Bapak Ibu. Next meeting, we will have another discussion. You will design lesson plan with PPP, but you will choose another topic. And you will make it individually. Yeah, and you can practice in the classroom. And then now classroom English quick reference. Okay, Bapak Ibu, this is the sentences that you can use in 3 V's. The first one is about presentation. You can use like, look here, please, something like that. Repeat after me, please. This is a. And then what about in practice, please? Your turn, please. Something like that. Try again. It's okay. And good pronunciation. Something like that. And in production phase, show me your work. Tell me about your animal. Something like that. And then this one is it's time for us to reflection, Bapak Ibu. I hope you make the reflection from our meeting by answering this. Apa yang telah saya pelajari hari ini? So Bapak Ibu, you still remember about the principle of our kerangka PPP and then strategi, and then classroom English untuk kelas 3. And then bagaimana perasaan Bapak Ibu hari ini, Bapak Ibu? How is your feeling today? Do you feel happy? Please, Bapak Ibu, make emoticon by pic drawing a picture showing you are feeling today. Okay, happy Bapak Ibu, thank you. Apa yang akan saya ubah dalam mengajar? So, setelah this meeting, Bapak Ibu, apa yang akan diubah? Strategi, kemudian atau apa yang ingin dilakukan? Anybody will try to give comment about what will you do next? Yes, please. Very good. Yeah. Yes, very good Bapak Ibu. And after that we will have commitment Bapak Ibu untuk minggu depan mulai dengan satu langkah kecil to make our classroom management better, to make better design and preparation for the next teaching, ya. And I think that's all Bapak Ibu our this meeting today. We will see you again next meeting. Don't forget to do individual designing lesson plan individually Bapak Ibu, and we will discuss in our next meeting. And I hope that I can come to your classroom to have yes, some kind of lesson study. I think that's all our meeting. Thank you very much for your attention. See you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.